It's very hot. The heat and sun just make everything go. My brain may just like it triggers the cicadas to amp up their mating call. The cicada's skeleton, the timbal, turns its body into a resonance chamber. Imagine your whole body was vibrating and cycling and resonating so loud that creatures like 100 times bigger than you think it's loud. That's how much of your essence is just resonance. And also that it's hot to the other cicadas. I mean, fuck, maybe. I can see it. And to me, cicadas have always sounded metallic or artificial in some way. Maybe it's the amount of vibration in their bodies I only really ever hear from machines. Here's a public domain recording of a cicada from New Zealand, which sounds so mechanical, it's kind of freaking me out. That's enough of that. Knowing that exists makes me feel a lot happier about our more chill, slow burn cicadas we got in Toronto. And the city summer is machines and machines and machines. Donovanesque.
Donovan?
Donovanesque.
That's a good sound.
Yeah.
You have me thinking like that now. I hear something and I go, fuck, that'd be good on his podcast.
So many of these little things outside these. Harmonize with me.
No, I can't. I see it.
Should we wait for the one behind it? Using this little Aphex Twin melody, I was thinking about resonance. I've had the pleasure of recording little piano bits for this podcast on a Steinway, which is of course both a percussion and a string instrument. And to me, it's always felt more like a percussion instrument when you really hit the key, but it starts sounding more like a guitar when you barely hit the key and you try the utmost subtlety, which is actually really hard. You know, sometimes when you're around other people, it's a lot like this. You're trying to be chill and give the little strings, but sometimes you let slip one of those, and you're like, oh. I've blown my cover on a number of occasions. And after sitting inside listening to these tiny sounds, I went outdoors and encountered a true beast, which made sounds that a few hundred years ago could have only come from a demon appearing before you, but now goes by the more humble name wood chipper. But let's take a ride together. I bike everywhere, and I thought I'd take you along. Do you want to come? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Do you want to come? Okay, great, because I clamped the field recorder right next to my pedals. We're on our way to the gym. We start on a little dirt path, but most of this will be paved. We're heading from the east end of Toronto downtown, so a little more residential, and then we'll get into the chaos. I've always loved biking. It's just such an immediate sense of freedom. Especially this bike I'm riding I've had since I was 15. My old baby blue, I can drift with no hands and feel like I'm free. And it feels like an extension of my body that I can just flow through the world with. And this audio does delight me because I'm always up top and I get to hear what's going on down there with the pedals and the gears with her, and I've never heard that before, not so intimately. I had an era where I stopped wearing a helmet because I just truly believed I just wouldn't let that happen. I often lose things. I lose my belongings, so it's the same logic. But what if I lose my life the way I lose my phone? You know, I can't go and find it again. I'm just fucked, so helmet's on. I cross the Bloor Viaduct and I know I'm getting to the belly of the beast. And as I mentioned in a previous episode, the closer I get to downtown, the more radio frequency interference starts breaking into the recorder. It reminds me of the cicadas and the machines and the my brain that make these hot days feel so restless. A man preaches at Sherburne and Bloor. The radio interference breaks through. The sun beats down. I'm almost there. Soon I'm going to be spending a little time away from this city, which I look forward to. I love this place, but, you know, gas is always on, and that's not how life is. And you gotta remember that's not how life is, and sometimes it can feel that way when you're here. You can really believe that. A friend of mine, Xavier, has been grappling with the flow of life and work and trying to be an artist in this city especially, and has been making this kind of meta fiction about him and his process and trying to control everything in a world out of control. And he asked me to be a part of it.
I'm trying to say that recording your life, like the impetus to do that, is coming out of a place of deep insecurity and uncertainty. I'm in a period in my life, because the outer envelope, this is like the big production part of the movie, but the outer envelope of this is that I'm a young 20-something, and I've gone through film school, and there's a lot of shame in the fact that, like, I've hit the workplace, and, you know, people are like, oh, okay, so you're Tarantino now? You know what I mean? Like, people being like, so where's your movie? Where's your XY? It's like, no, that's not how that works. But it's like, oh, I also don't know how it works. How do I do anything in my life? I'm not sure. So I'm just so scared of stopping and not making movies that I need to at least make a movie about what's immediately around me. So it's this flailing, like, quarter life existential crisis. And the solution is to go, well, unfortunately, Xavier, you're going to have to be uncomfortable. You can't write your life and then live it. You have to live it while you're writing it, right? It's this sad thing where, yeah, you can't plan all of these dominoes to fall.
Yeah.
But it's me, yeah, and I think you play a part in that, being like, Xavier, like, what are you even doing?
I don't fully know what I'm doing either. I'm just sharing some pieces of my life with you. And I hope you're getting something out of it, but it's also really helping me process my world. And I think we're ready to cool off a little bit with a rainstorm, which I found really relieving after a stressful day at work, and I could just sit by the windowsill. Had a crazy day at work. Hey, what's up?
Is everyone alive?
No, everyone's alive. We just have to like call the police.
That sounds gross and stressful.
Yeah. And then I had this dream like right after that. I was on a set that I was directing.
Yeah.
But I had no idea. Like I was getting to the location, and I was it was like a.
You had the script.
I had no idea what the script was. I had no idea like what it was about. I didn't know the shots, or the equipment, or
Yeah.
anything except basically like that all these people were here, and they were like ready to go.
Yeah, man, I've had that dream. I hate that dream.
Yeah, then I got up, and now I'm here at my desk, and I'm watching this couple across the street. Dude is like fully shirtless, and the woman is like, I don't know, it looks like they've sat here a million times on their porch, and they're just watching the thunderstorm. It's very nice. I think this is where I leave you today. It's a bit of a shorter episode. I'll soon be going on some adventures and can report back on how that went. Put your hand on your chest, feel your breathing. Stroke your neck. I don't know. Take care of yourself. Give yourself a little moment right now. Please. We all need it. If you'd like to write into the show, questions, feedback, something you want read on the podcast, you can email me at donovanesquepod@gmail.com. Take care. I'll leave you with the sound of a bunch of people learning how to line dance.
6, 7, 8, step right, touch, step left, touch, rock forward, back, left, triple right, back, left, forward, right, triple left, rock right, quarter left, step out right, and stop, and cross, out, left behind, and touch, cross right, out, left, right behind, and touch, quarter left. Now you're looking at the bar, cross your left, back, right, out, left, sorry.